Good morning, everybody. It's day 10 of Advent. I got my day 10 from Sheepy Lane and day 10 from Mum. There you go. I had a really bad night's sleep thinking that our table was going to explode outside the other night because of the wind, which seems like a crazy thing to think, but it did happen previously. The glass, which is now here, lifted off in the wind and smashed all over the garden last year. But now the glass is inside and the table has a cover on, and the world is a better place to live in. Here we go then. Day 10. This looks a bit weird. That's... it's a Ravenclaw scrunchie, I think. From my mummy. That's nice. I'd use that now, actually. And another Mothie and the Squid in the colourway Longwort. Oh, it's such a nice colour to have, the colour of a longwort, which I think is a plant. Am I right? I don't think it's a moth or a squid. Look at the green in it though, that is beautiful. Grey at the end, lovely. All those dashes of purple. I have decided that with my mum's advent calendar, I'm going to start to make the what's it called? Northeasterly blanket. Definitely something easterly blanket. Might just be easterly, I'm not sure. By some lady in America who has made it out of sweet sparrow yarns. And it's kind of, I think I've shown it to you already a little bit, like an arrow design, sort of. But I've still got minis left over from last year's advent calendar that Mum made me. I was going to put in my crochet blanket and I haven't done yet. My socks were not the best because they are too small. So I thought I'm going to make this blanket with it all instead. And if it's not big enough by the end of this year, then I'll just wait till next year's advent calendar and keep adding on it year on year on year. I think that sounds like a good plan. Here's today's down Sheepy Lane advent calendar. I don't know what it's called because I already looked at it. Ooh, very pretty purples. And this is the night bus, which I think you can definitely tell because of all the purples in it. Beautiful. Nice. Yeah, I'm really enjoying making my scarf. Look at those greens as well and pinks. Really enjoying making my scarf out of my Down Sheepy Lane advent calendar. I'll show you that again in a minute. Do you know what you're doing? Sniffing on my arm? Weirdo. Ooh. So yeah, I'm looking forward to adding that one in. That's going well. Yeah, show you my scarf. Right, time to find day 10. 11, 12, 13. Where's day 10? 19. There we go at the top. think it's the same as yesterday. Chocolate snowball. White chocolate snowball. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, alright. Falling down. Okay, nothing behind it. There we go. I did have a bit of chocolate. But also, I want to show you this blanket. Isn't it nice? This was in Sainsbury's. Now I already have 2 of these. I have a lavender and green one. I think it's like purple and then like a creamy green. I have a yellow one that's like a beige yellow and then brighter yellows. And then this one, and I always get them when they're reduced. I never pay full price. But it was reduced from like 20 quid to 16 quid to 12 quid, and then I got it for 8. It's massive. Well, it's not massive, but it's not small. It looks small. But yeah, stretches right the way across. Me and Jonah's head's underneath it as well. But yeah, I thought it was perfect for Christmas. Hello. I'm pretty tired today. Oh, Jonah thinks I'm going to throw the phone for him. There's his ball. He thought I had the phone in my ball in my hand. Pretty tired today. Haven't been able to film much because I've been to the doctor's with my friend. Obviously, you don't really want to know other people's private business. But I thought I'd ask one of the questions that was asked me on I put up on Instagram yesterday, my Instagram stories, and asked me anything thing for Kate's fun facts. And one of them was chunky or four-ply. I'm assuming it's Kim who asked me, my friend Kim. I'm assuming she means, what would I prefer to knit with? Now, I listen to the Pumcast audio podcast often when I'm going to sleep. I try and listen to it again when I'm awake, when I'm driving the car. When I'm going to sleep, I like to listen to it because it's really relaxing. And they have a question on there, which is like desert island yarn. If you're trapped on a desert island, it doesn't have to be a hot desert island, it has to be an island. You can only ever have one type of yarn. What would it be? And I always think, so Kim's question was chunky or four-ply. I always think I have four-ply because you can layer it up. You know, you have 2 together and it becomes like a light worsted or a DK. Have 4 together and it could be like an Aran or whatever, you know. You layer it up and get more out of it. So I'd always have a 4-ply. As to what type of 4-ply, though, that is the question. I'm just throwing the ball for my dog. Oh. And I think it's difficult because sometimes I think, if I wanted something with nylon in it, something that's a bit more hard wearing, then it'd have to be West Yorkshire Spinners, because I think they've got a good range of colours. But not only that, again, you could layer it and make up mild colours, and they've got some pattern colours and all that kind of stuff. It's BFL and wool and nylon, so it's all, you know, all the good things in life. I think it'd be pretty warm, as well as being able to be 4-ply, so you could wear it in the summer. But then I think if I didn't want nylon, because sometimes that gets a bit, you know, it is pretty much wearing plastic, then I think I would want like a Jameson and Smith Is that it? On like phenol garn PT2, some sort of like rusticy sort of thing. Because again, it'd be easy to have more than one at a time, like wound up, because they'd stick to each other. Also, if you cut it, Jonah, yeah, if it were to get like ripped on something, it'd be alright, because not all the stitches would come undone, because it's that sticky sort of yarn. And again, it comes in a lot of is it Jameson Smith, is that what I mean? Anyway, it comes in a lot of colours. So yeah, you can pretty much do anything with it. So I think that's the answer to that. 4-ply would be the way forward. And yeah, I think it would either be West Yorkshire Spinners or Jameson and Smith would be my desert island yarn. Also, let's have a look at the sky. Can you see it? Oh. It's like marshmallow sky tonight. It's lovely. It was like this morning as well. Really nice. Sorry, I'm a bit spaced out and tired today. I think I need to have a nap. I've got to do some actual exercise later as well with my brother. That should be interesting. Until then, I shall sign off. Ta-ta.
By the board, so we're going to go over and cook in a minute. I thought it would just be nice to sit you all down first because it looks good for the camera. I don't know why I sat down. We're going to do our quick workout and then we're going to eat together. So again, I've just put stuff on the board because it was quite plain, and on the video it needs to look like I'm actually saying something.
Is that another one?
Quick workout, we'll get to that. So
Yummy.
Exactly.
Right guys, so I haven't really shown you much of my whips lately. So obviously my socks were turning into a bit of a disaster, so I stopped knitting on those. I was knitting on my, what's it called? Gingerbread Man socks over the weekend, but I've left them in the car, so I'll show you those tomorrow. But I have also been, the start of the weekend, so when I left for socks on the beach on Saturday morning, I was probably about there on this scarf. Now I'm up here. This morning I was here, so yeah, it's working out quite nicely. So this is Drops alpaca silk, this grey stuff. I wish you could feel it. It is the softest thing. It's a little hard on your hands to work with because it's so slippy, and it's a fingering away, but it's so squishy and soft. And then this is my Down Sheepy Lane advent calendar. So this is Letter from Hogwarts, and then I've just got 5 rows of the drops in between each colour. It's called the Alliteration Scarf. I think I cast on like 120 stitches on this was 3.5mm needles, 12-inch, no, 16-inch circulars. So yeah, there's more of that. And this is diagonally. I've got my Amortentia Progress Keeper that came with the Down Sheepy Lane Advent Calendar. Some more drops, alpaca silk, and then Bertie Bott's Every Flavour beans, which I'm going to try and get finished before I go to bed, and then move on to Hedwig. So I have been doing some of this knitting either in the car or in the dark in the car, and there are a couple of little mistakes, but I'm sure they're not that noticeable. I've also switched my stitch marker. I had one of the wooden ones that came in my mum's advent calendar, but I quite like this little star. I think it's a bit magical, and as we're Harry Potter themed, I thought I'd switch it up. So yeah, there's 3 days worth of the advent calendar at the moment in there. So even though we're on day 10, so I've got quite a lot of catching up to do now. Now that I decided what I was going to do with that advent calendar. But yeah, and it's my first scarf, knitted scarf, since I was about, knit my brother a purple one, baby purple, pastel purple, because I'm a bit weird, when he was 16. He's just turned 30, so it's my first knitted scarf in 14 years. But yeah, I think it's quite, it does look a bit like a sleeve at the moment, but it will look like a scarf later on. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just want to introduce you to our tree. This is Gunther. He went up yesterday, and so the lights went on because obviously lights go on first. We're just giving him a little bit of time to settle in, do his thing, let his branches come down and chill out a bit before we start making him beautiful. Although the issue that we have with the Christmas tree in general is that they're already beautiful. They don't need much beautifying. So yeah, but this is Gunther. So I just wanted to show you a few things that I got at Socks on the Beach. So this is not an official Mr. B's yarns, well it is, but this is on their LaRue base, which is their sparkle, come on focus, and it's called Pajama Party, and it is a one of a kind. So Becky, Norman and I both have the exact same skein that Claire dyed up for us for when we were at Socks on the Beach. So this is my gift. She is so generous, Claire. I don't think I know anyone as generous as she is. But yeah, I do love a glittery base. And this LaRue base, I don't know why it's so squishy, but it really is. It's quite a high twist though, I think. But it's so squishy. I've already got one pair of socks out of it. And my gingerbread man socks are out of it as well. But yeah, it's just so lovely. That's my Pajama Party, and this is my warning to anyone who is watching that loves a Mr. B's yarn, or even who's never tried Mr. B's yarns. Now is the time to get onto the website for 2 reasons. One, I think it's like the last update of their Christmas colourways this week. And 2, they've started doing fade kits for Hohi's new jumper, which I want to say is the Radiate jumper, but it's not. That was like the last one she did. Whatever her new sweatshirt is, they've got 2 kits in the shop, and Hohi's posted them on her Instagram stories. And one of them's the Just Dressed one, which everybody loves. So yeah, this is your friendly reminder to go onto Etsy, go onto Bird Street UK on Etsy, and pick up some Mr. B's yarns. But you're never going to get one of these, because this is just for me. So that was, yeah, my little present from Claire. And then, this gorgeousness, I mean, have a look so I can get to focus. It's focusing on the plaid instead of focusing on the sock. Come on. But you can see already, there's some purpley plummy colours in there. There's some rust colours. There we go. It's almost as if it's on a yak base, because it's kind of that like grey base. There's blues, reds. This is my favourite bit here, with purples and teals, and greens and oranges. I mean, look at it. Amazing. And this is Joni Unravelled. I keep calling Joni Handmade. I don't know why. In her figgy pudding colourway. So this was my Secret Santa, but obviously it wasn't as secret as I thought it could have been, because I knew who it was from. It's an 80-20 base, so it's a little less nylon than some. So yeah, figgy pudding. And it's just amazing. Look at it. Look at it. And it came with this bad boy, which is slightly sparkly. Another gorgeous, gorgeous colour. It's called Foxy Lady. Foxy, oh come on, Foxy Lady. Gold stellina. 20 grams. I love a gold stellina. Even more than a gold stellina, I love a bronze stellina. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that combo. Just don't even know what how I could even begin to think about what I'm going to do with this. I've decided it's too good for socks already. Far too good for socks. I think it's going to have to be a hat. But the question is it going to be a textured hat, or is it going to be a sock head hat? Because I think the sort of colourway lends itself to being a bit textured. If you can hear that noise in the background, that's Jonah scratching away. I think it lends itself to being a bit textured, but also, I mean, don't you just want to let the yarn do its thing? Oh, I don't know. But it's beautiful. It's very autumnal, but also kind of Christmassy, but I don't know why it's Christmassy. But I do know that I am a very, very lucky girl. And if you get a chance to have a look at Joni Unravelled, do it. Because I've also got some actually to hand. So it's going to be a bit crinkly. I've got this set, which is also Joni Unravelled. And yeah, Unravelled. Not untangled. Why can't I get a name right? And this is the Gilmore Girls set. And Becky, my friend Becky, has the same one. Oh, I'm hating all the crinkling, but at the same time I want to try and show you the colours. So I think the bottom colour is Lorelei, the middle colour is... the bottom colour is Rory, the middle colour is Lorelei, and the top colour is Emily. So it's the 3 Gilmore Girls. 20 grams of each. And it will make some socks. Sorry, yet more crinkling. It almost goes with that, but I wouldn't do that. But yeah, basically, Journey Unravelled. Be there or be square. Because look at it. Look at those colours. Aren't they amazing? It was an absolute pleasure meeting Kate as well. I know her name is not Joni, her name is Kate. It was an absolute pleasure meeting her at Socks on the Beach. But yeah. I just realised I haven't shown you, I got another skein of yarn from Claire, Mr. B's yarn. Oh, sorry. Which was called Satsuma in My Stocking. Or I started calling it Satsuma in My Orange, because it's just the words that were coming out of my mouth. And then I think because I'd started calling it the wrong thing, Claire started calling it Satsuma in My Pocket. But I got a skein of Satsuma in My Orange from the last Christmas update of Mr. B's yarns. But I can't show it to you because I've given it to my mother. Because I am insisting that even though I am 32, I still need to have a stocking every year at Christmas. Me and my brother have personalised stockings. Oh, sorry. Actually, I should probably knit a personalised stocking for my sister-in-law sometime soon. And I don't know. Mum, for some reason, thought that once we turned 30, we didn't need stockings anymore. What kind of craziness is that? Surely everyone needs a stocking. In fact, so much so that I've bought Mum and Dad previously, before I learnt to knit, I've bought them their own personalised knitted stockings with, like, so mine and my brothers have got Kate and David written on them, and my mum and dad's have Mum and Dad written on them. Surely everyone gets a stocking, right? Jonah's got a stocking. Well, actually, Jonah's got a full-on green velvet Christmas sack. It's green velvet on the inside. It's got gold rope, and it's got lots of dogs with Christmas hats on it on the outside. I need to find it and I'll show it to you. But yeah, that's his sack from Father Christmas. Yeah, but yeah, obviously I need a stocking. Who doesn't need a stocking? Come on, Pam, sort it out.